Kolkata about 20 years back when Kolkata was called Calcutta and people here would call me Kollan, but rest of India is pronounced as Kalyan. We are staying at the Oberoi Grand here, which is a 130-year-old hotel. And for anyone who's grown up in Calcutta, it's a dream hotel. So it's been a great experience. And I had some lovely korachuri kochuri for breakfast. And last night they made me the steak sandwich, which I used to have as a kid. But for me, Kolkata is all about the street food, and Oberoi is placed very well just beside New Market, and which has a lot of my favorite street food joints. So I'm going to head to a place called Nizam, and while I'm going there, I'm going to keep this periscope on, and you will see New Market the way I see it. And my battery is low, so I'm going to walk quickly to Nizam and show you some of my favorite haunts. So Kainaz has been framing it, my wife, and now she's going to give me the phone. And from now on, you'll be seeing the street the way I'm seeing it. So we're walking out of New Market from that side, this side. You can see the typical Calcutta taxis, the yellow cabs. They used to be black and yellow at one time, but a few years back they were painted yellow. So we are walking towards what is called the Lindsay Street, and this is the balustrade below the New Market, and it has lots and lots of shops over here and street hawkers and stuff like that. So where are we headed, Ongtan? Finally we'll be headed to Nizam's. I'm just hoping my battery lasts till then. Check the crowd here. I mean, the amount of people. So you've got this posh fancy hotel and then the bustling street just outside that. And the beauty of staying at the Oberoi is that you can stay in a luxurious hotel, and if you don't want to eat in the hotel, then you can also go and have all the street food nearby. And there's some classic old restaurants. Of course, the most famous place in Calcutta for restaurants is Park Street, where all the classic restaurants are. Really old school stuff. Bye, Periscope Polly. So I'm going to walk a bit fast so that my battery doesn't die. Look at all the shopping to be done over here. It's pretty cool, isn't it? It's like real India. Modern cities, bustling cities. It's not all about snake chardukas or. What we're coming to is the metro. Which was started before I left Kolkata, and it was a big help to the public transport system. And this is the Esplanade station, and Esplanade is really the heart of Calcutta. That's where all the shopping is. The old offices were close by, and if you're at the Oberoi, in fact, the Esplanade station makes it really easy because you can take it and go to any part of the city, especially the south, where I live in. Calcutta still has handheld rickshaws, and you're going to see that, where people, that's a good way of traveling, but it does give livelihood to people. Actually, shops to which I would come to as a kid to buy clothes and stuff like that on Lindsay Street. This is another hotel called the Peerless Inn. I have stayed here once a couple of years back, and they have a restaurant called Aheli, which was probably the first fine dining Bengali restaurant in Kolkata, and where you'd get the thala over there. But now, most of the hotels, be careful of it. Most of the hotels have Bengali food, whether it's the ITC or whether it's the ITC where we were yesterday, ITC Shonar, or the Oberoi where we are today. This is one of the old movie halls of Kolkata. It's called Roxy. It's pretty old, a lot of history here. And New Market used to have a lot of single screen movie halls in Kolkata, but now it's really the multiplexes like the Inoxes and all that where the youth today hang out. So more interesting shopping here, bed covers, trinkets and cheap jewelry. And we are coming straight to the building where Nizam's is. Where are the cows? Well, you'll be surprised to know that India is not full of holy cows. That's a bit of a foreigner's myth, and the Steve McQuarries of the world would like to show only that side of India, but there's a lot more to India. These are where you get fresh juices, fresh sweet lime juice. So down this road over there is Nizam. Nizam is where the Calcutta rolls were invented, and that's where you get some great Calcutta style biryani as well. That's a poster of Mamata Banerjee, who is the Chief Minister of Calcutta now. This is the back of the Oberoi. Someone said too many people. Well, that's India for you. I mean, it's a country full of life, a lot of people, of course. So I want to show you one of my favorite street food dishes, which is the fuchka. So I'm walking out looking for one. This is the newer part of Newmarket, which was built after the old part was burned down. And we are walking towards Lindsay Street. So you can shop and you can eat, you can buy cheap handbags. This is the renovated part of the market. Some wigs if you're interested. Okay, now we are going to see the Grand Dame, the Newmarket from the back. It's called the Newmarket, but the technical name I think is Hogs Market, and it's actually not that new. It was built during the time of the British, but Kolkata often people say is a city frozen in time, though I'm not sure people who live here would agree to that, because they like to look at the city as a progressive modern city as well, and I guess every city has different aspects to it, and so does Kolkata. This is a famous chain of chemists or medical shops, Blueprint. Over here you've got some of the classic movie halls of Kolkata where I used to watch movies. Over here there used to be a movie hall called Lighthouse, which I think no longer exists, I'm not too sure. It's been converted into a shopping mall. And down the lane is Kena's, this side. Down the lane is the New Empire Cinema, where I used to watch a lot of movies. Quality walls, a nice thing we've grown up as kids. And this is Kena's, one second. This is a fuchka stall. So across India, they are known as pani puris, but in Kolkata it's called fuchka. And this is something which all Kolkatans love, and you can hear some Bengali music on the background. So what he's going to do is he's going to mix this potato over here and mash it with spices and all of that, and he will put it in this and make a fuchka over there. Packet fuchka. I'm just asking to make some fuchkas. So Kenas will shoot me while I'm having fuchka. Where is Amir Khan? Amir Khan lives in Bombay, very close to where I live, a place called Bandra. See how he's making the fuchka? And I'll show you how to eat it. 10 bucks.
I'm saying, yeah, I'm so hungry.
This is my favorite street food, and these are stalls where you make kachori and chola bhature. Hello from Bombay, a very popular place here. Hi from Indonesia, a lot of fruit juice places. And let me show you some khasta kuchuri and shingara, the Calcutta version of these Punjabi or North Indian snacks. And this, guys, is the grand new market. Hi from Kazakhstan, hello from Calcutta. This is the new market, this is the back of new market, and when you go in it's like really deep. But before my battery gets over, I want to take you to a roll shop and hopefully to Nizam. So we're going to go back on the road, that's the new market again. Where is there? This is in Kolkata. I hope you come to Kolkata one day as well. My aunt used to come and buy bags from here and then take them back to Delhi. Look at the balloon. It's the city of dreams for me. Yes, it's India, Kolkata or Calcutta in India. How about Indian people? We are pretty nice actually. And these are all Indian people over here. We are pretty nice folk. I can't believe this, that I was charging the battery in my hotel room, but I probably hadn't switched on the switch, so the phone didn't get charged. So do the street sellers have to pay tax? I don't think technically they do, but there are sort of arrangements between the officials and them. I don't want to get into that. That's like controversial stuff. I prefer to stick to the food. So I got to show you fuchka, my favorite Calcutta street food dish, which I don't get in Mumbai, and have it as well. And let me take you to rolls now. This is Carco, and we used to have rolls there when I was in college in Kolkata, and that's how a rickshaw is getting pulled. Kolkata is not all about rickshaws. Most people do travel in buses and cars, and I've showed you the metro before. These are short pieces or trouser pieces which people stitch. Most people wear ready-made clothes nowadays, but when I was growing up, we would get our clothes tailored and stitched. That's again the back of the Oberoi Grand Hotel where we are staying. For me, like staying at the Grand is always like a dream come true. So I'm taking you back to Nizam's, guys. Let's all hope and root that the battery doesn't die till I reach there. Suspense is killing, isn't it? That's a pay park attendant. It's difficult to get parking over here. That restaurant which you can see in the distance, Rag Mahal, is where my grandparents had got me to when we had taken our first metro ride together, which was from Esplanade to Park Street. And it was a joy ride, after which my grandparents got me here. Sugarcane juice, if you're worried about hygiene, is something which you probably should avoid. Yeah, and there in the distance you can see Nizam's. Okay, this is the writers' building, which at one point used to be the seat of the government in Kolkata, but I think a few years back they've moved the key government building away to Salt Lake or Howrah, I'm not too sure, I don't live here anymore. And we've got Nizam's in the side, so I'm sort of quickening my steps. Hi, আপনি কি বাঙালি? হ্যাঁ, আমি বাঙালি, কিন্তু 20 বছর বম্বের বাইরে, কলকাতার বাইরে আছি বম্বেতে, বাট পুরোপুরি বাঙালি, বাংলা খাওয়ার খুব ভালোবাসি. Someone's asking me if I'm Bengali. This is the Kolkata Municipal Corporation. See what a lovely building it is. It's from the British era. And there you can see the Chief Minister again. Calcutta, since the 1970s, used to be a city run by the Communist Party. But a few years back, Mamata Banerjee's party sort of defeated them in a landslide victory in the elections, and since then she and her party, the Trinamool, are ruling it. So we've reached Nizam's. Nizam's has two outlets. One is without beef and one is with beef. In Kolkata, beef is still not banned, unlike rest of India. That's also the Bihar restaurant, which a lot of people who've grown up in Calcutta are very fond of. So rest of India you get water buffalo, but in Nizam you get beef. It was opened in 1932. Hi from Phoenix, hi from Kolkata in India. That's the Elite Cinema where I saw a movie called Maine Pyar Kiya, which was Salman Khan's first hit. Look at this beautiful building. Yeah, there's a lot of art deco and history. In fact, I think the buildings predate art deco. Now, Nizam's is a restaurant which is supposed to have invented roll. Roll কোথায়?
রোল নিয়ে যাবে না খাবে
না রোল খাবো আর একটা মাটন বিরিয়ানি খাবো কিন্তু রোল যেখানে বানাচ্ছে ওইটা আমি দেখতে চাই আপনি একটা মাটন বিরিয়ানি আর রোলের অর্ডার দিন
হ্যাঁ তো বসে তারপরে আপনি বসে অর্ডার দিয়ে দিন তারপর আপনার দিন নিয়ে চলে
হ্যাঁ কিন্তু আমি ক্যামেরাতে ওই করতে
হ্যাঁ
যে
ঠিক আছে,
বানাচ্ছি
আপনি বসে অর্ডার দিতে দিয়ে দিন
मटन बिरयानी है रोल तो हाँ हम लोग आ रहे हैं आप मेरा ऑर्डर लेके खाना लेके आइए
एक मटन बिरयानी
एक मटन बिरयानी और एक रोल कैनाज यू वांट एनीथिंग एक रोल और समथिंग okay so this is the Nizam restaurant where rolls were supposed to have been invented to make kebabs more palatable to the British who used to roll Calcutta at one point. You can smell the biryani over here and biryani is what everyone is sort of having here. So you can see this, these friendly people having biryanis and we are waiting there. See the actual dahat scene. This is the Kolkata biryani. A lot of people say it's a pulao, but it's a lot less spicier than the biryani you get in the rest of India. A lot of the folks in Nizam's have worked for years and it's an institution. So let me show you how the Calcutta rolls are. So everyone's seeing how Kolkata rolls are being made. So these are the kati rolls. So they're kebabs which are skewered in this, and we are all showing how rolls are made. Where are you guys from?
Canada.
Okay, so I'm doing a periscope which people across the world are saying. So we've got some people from Canada. Say hi to. So this is the kebab. This is chicken, and traditionally it was made with mutton or goat meat or beef. And they sort of fry it again when placed in order. And these are the parathas. So you can see this elderly gentleman making it, and then he's going to put the kebab in it and roll it down, and then stuff it with onion, chili, lime, salt. आप कितने साल से बना रहे हैं रोल यहाँ पे? 20. So this gentleman has been making rolls for 20 years over here. आप कितने साल से काम यहाँ पे कर रहे हैं? So this gentleman has been working here from 1980, which makes it मतलब 20-35, so 35 years he's been making it. Now I want, अच्छा आप मेरा ऑर्डर लिया था ना?
हाँ, मटन
मेरा मटन रोल में अनियन फ्राई चाहिए.
अच्छा ठीक है मटन बिरयानी हमने दे चुकी है ठीक है
हाँ, okay. So I have asked him to fry the onions in my roll, so that's a tip to you. That always ask for the onions to be fried, it tastes a lot better. Though typically it's made with raw onions. See him assemble a roll. So he's put the kebab, he's put the onions in it, he's adding chili, lime. In Nizam they don't add sauces, in the suburbs of Calcutta they do add sauces. Even I'm hungry, Snoopa Poop. See them roll the roll. That's how we do it in Kolkata. This is the takeaway counter, so you can either take away rolls and biryani or take it with you or have it here, which is what I'm doing. And see how he's rolling up the roll. It's all very easy to eat because there's a paper wrapped around it. Get some pani puri. Actually in Kolkata it's had puchka and I already had it. If you joined me earlier, you would have seen me having it. So this is a takeaway, so which is why he's wrapping the paper on both sides, and it just makes it a lot easier to have. In fact, the legend goes that the British couldn't eat Indian food, so which is when the guys in Nizam's thought of adding kebab in a roll and then wrapping it up with paper. Does this bring you business? Well, it's a part of what I do, which is food writing. I don't always look at everything which is in terms of getting business. See a roll prepared over there. So that's going to be in the delivery counter. See the kebabs again. These are the chicken kebabs. You do get shawarma in Kolkata nowadays, but it's not part of the regular Kolkata thing. The green chilies, the lime, the pepper, the salt. These are the parathas. These are the onions. Always ask for them to be fried. And I'm told that my order is being received some, so let me go there. These are the potatoes or aloo. In India, potatoes weren't there till about 200-300 years back. But in Kolkata, Okay, there's a salad which is very popular with the biryani. So in Kolkata, you didn't have potatoes till about 300 years back, and now we can't live without our potatoes. Do we have any Londoners in the room? No, we don't. But I was born in Canterbury in UK, if that helps. And my biryani has come, so I'm going to like eat my food and leave you guys in a bit. This is my biryani, and this is Kaina's beautifully like keeping it free of onions. That's Kainaz. She's a Parsi from Bombay, my wife. We've been married for about 15 years. She loves Bengali food. And this is the Calcutta biryani. Yeah, it's biryani, a lot less. Hi Rita, so I've got you the street food which I promised. And the great thing is that my battery lasted. So guys, I'm gonna have my biryani now. And my rolls probably still on the way. It's not come yet. So look at the biryani. It's a lot of people say this is actually pulao. It's come to Kolkata from Lucknow when the Nawab of Lucknow was sort of sent to Kolkata by the British, exiled over here. But in Kolkata they added a potato, and which is something which we ex-Kolkatans crave for. This is mutton or goat meat, so it's not lamb in India, mutton. And the rice. Now, so this is the rice, and it's made with basmati. So when you ask people from other parts of India, like Bombay and Hyderabad and all, they find this too bland. All of us in Kolkata find the biryani abroad or in other cities of India too spicy. But if you lived in Kolkata, if you've grown up here, if you're a Bengali or anyone who's lived in Kolkata, then this is the biryani you love. So much as I'd like to show you more of Kolkata, I think I'm going to eat now. So hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast. Do check out my blog, www.finelychopped.net. I have a YouTube channel called The Finely Chopped. Do check these things out for some great stories. And okay, I can't wait anymore. Bye. Okay, Kainaz Khan, nothing beats Hyderabadi biryani. Well, if you're from Hyderabad, yes, but if you're from Calcutta, then this biryani is what it is. I think my rolls come. So the good thing was that Kainaz couldn't figure out how to shut the periscope. So the good thing is, therefore, I can show you my mutton roll. Thank you. So will you just turn it? Can you see me now?
No, I can see me.
Okay, swipe down to stop, double tap to flip. We want to flip. There's Kainaz. Now she's going to be a camera person. So biryani, you've got it. Thanks to Kainaz is not being able to stop the periscope and the battery not dying out. I can show you the roll. So this is the mutton roll. This was invented in Nizam. Flaky paratha made with refined flour, maida, goat meat inside it, and in the other Nizam down the road you get beef as well, and fried onions. I always ask for fried onions. The default is raw onions. This is piece of
Your
lime.
wife is beautiful, Kalyan sir, from Rita.
Rita, I have very good choice in food and in women. But yeah, she is very beautiful.
Do you speak Turkish?
I don't speak Turkish, but my wife and I went to Turkey in 2008, and we just love the food over there. The doner kebabs and the picnic kofta joints and the yogurt kofta sauces. So I'm going to have the roll now. This is how you eat it. In Nizam, they add just lime and salt and chilies, which makes it so flavorful. In the suburbs, they put a lot of tomato and chili
Love
sauce.
you.
And I love the roll. Fantastic. I've had rolls all my life, but when I had the Nizam rolls, I knew that this is it. This is what life is all about. So this is the inside of the roll, and if you guys don't mind, I'm going to shut off the periscope and eat now. You swipe it out.